Hi, I'm Cecilia. I want to show you some skip counting that you can do with kids that moves their bodies, and you can do it in the classroom to support PE skills. You can do it in PE to support math skills. So when the kids first came out, beginning of COVID year, they would come outside, and I would meet them on a part of the blacktop that I'd marked with my chalk stick, social distanced, and this would happen anyway in the gym. So I got my chalk. I had this little chalk stick that I got on Amazon for less than 15 bucks, or maybe around that. And you put the chalk in there, and then you can use it as a stick. So you don't have to bend down and get on the ground when you're drawing your boundary lines, your X's. Those X's would stay for a long time. They'd stay for a week or more if it didn't rain. And if it rained, I'd just go back and put them back out. So it didn't take long at all. The students would come over, pick an X to stand on. They'd all face me. And then we would start our skip counting, but we were adding a PE skill to it. So with kindergarten, they loved it, especially when we started making up our own after we went through a lot of PE skills. So I started really simple with them. They just need to kick with the inside of their foot and to transfer their weight. So we would stand in our stance, and I would do the lefty, for the lefties, this is actually my left. So for the righties, they would see me. And we would just get into our stance and we would kick, and then we put our foot back behind us. The tendency is for them to kick and then stand forward, and then they're not moving the right way. So we're gonna kick, and we would just whisper count. First, we would say what we were doing. So we kick, put your foot back, kick, put your foot back, kick, put your foot back. Then we'd start adding the numbers. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do on the other side. 10, 12. And after they got that really well, and when you go on to first and second grade, then you can add threes. So this time we're going to take that step forward. Instead of just putting our foot back in place and leaving our front foot forward, we're going to put it back there. So we step forward, we have our stance, and we step forward and we swing with the inside kick, and then we get back. Let's take a step, swing, get back to your place, take a step, swing, back to your X, take a step, swing, back to your desk, wherever it is in your classroom, take a step forward, swing, get back to your spot in the gym. And then we started adding the numbers. So it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. With third graders, they like to start learning with second graders like it too, and first graders, but they really need to get it by third grade, how to swing their paddle. And we're doing this with no equipment. This is no equipment necessary. It can be a really fast thing that you just do in your class just to get up and move, or as a transition. So they're going to stand in their athletic stance, but they're going to hold their paddle in their hand, usually throws a ball. So whichever hand is their dominant hand. What hand do you hold your pencil with? That one's going to come back and swing behind us, and it needs to go straight. We don't want it to have it coming back like this. We want it to go straight back, and it doesn't look straight on the camera, but it is. Straight back and forward like this. And then we're going to ask them to hold the birdie so that they don't have to twist their body and hit the birdie so that it'll go on a trajectory path away from whatever's in front of them. We're going to ask them to cross the midline of their body. That's tricky. So cross the midline, and you're holding the little birdie. You can show them a picture of what it is. It could be a ball that they're going to drop on. I always tell them just to hold the feathers of their birdie and make sure the rubber part's going to hit the paddle. Then we're going to swing back, and as the paddle's coming forward, we're going to drop the birdie on the paddle and get our hand out of the way. This is called shadowing in PE. So we're going to do it a lot, because what happens when they really get it is their hand comes up like this, the birdie's up high when they hit it, and it goes behind them, and so they have to learn to predict that when they're actually doing the activities with the equipment. But for now, we'll just say the steps. So we're in our stance. We're going to put our feet together, actually, because it's third grade and they've already learned stepping forward when they throw or hit something. So they're going to get in your stance, cross your body, then step and swing and drop the birdie on at the same time. In your stance, birdie, step, swing. In your stance, put the birdie here. Step, swing. In your stance, put the birdie, step, swing. Okay, it's like a drop and a swing and a step forward all at once. So you're going to want to practice that. Then we're going to start counting once they get it. So you want like 80% of your class to get it. It's okay if the other 20% doesn't get it right away. It's a kind of a developmental thing, and also it comes with experience. So the more you do it, the more you're going to do well at it. So if you notice your kids, if you're a PE teacher and you notice they're doing the activity, just walk up to them and say, hey, remember to put your opposite leg forward, and tap their leg if you can. Just a light tap on their lower leg, because that helps them feel what needs to move. Sometimes I'll have them demonstrate it. Hey, let's do it together. Show me. Yeah, that's the way. Do it a couple more times. Okay, now you can remember. See if you can remember. I'll be watching. And they're really excited to be able to do it. So here we go with our numbers. We've got our feet together. We've got our birdie across our body. We have our paddle back here. So our feet together. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. When we skip count, we always go up to 10. We count 10 times. So if we're counting by 2s, we go to 20, 3s, we go to 30, 5s, we're going to go to 50. We don't count by 5s very often because that's a pretty easy one, but I'll show you some 6s in a minute. Let's go on to 4th grade, 3rd and 4th grade. Sometimes 5th graders need their 4s, especially 3rd graders and 4th graders. So we can do a volleyball bump, because they're getting old enough to do that. They're getting really excited about volleyball. Some of them are joining the rec team. So we're going to stand. We're going to get our hands in the right position. We're going to bend our knees. Our elbows bend at the same time, like we're a spring that's coiling. And then we're going to extend. We're going to extend, stretch up our knees, straighten out our knees, and straighten out our elbows. So hand, knees, extend. Hand, knees, extend. Or if you're a lefty, a righty, hand, knees, extend. Hand, knees, extend. I still did it wrong. Hand, knees, extend. So you'll notice that, let's see, I'm right-handed. So my right hand goes on the top. That's my dominant hand. I want that one to be the lead, to lead wherever I'm going. That one's the one on top. But you'll want to practice doing it opposite for your students. Most of them will be right-handed too. Then we're going to add the numbers. So we're in our stance. We're ready to go. This is like our ready stance. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. You can start adding movement when they're really good. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. You're going to go up to 40 because it's 4s. Like I said, I usually skip 5s. They kind of know that by the time they're in kindergarten and 1st grade. It's has a really good cadence to it, so it's easy to remember. So let's go on to 6s. And with 6s, I think a good one to do is maybe batting. So you can break batting down into 3 parts, 4 parts, 8 parts. We're going to break it down into 6. But if your students aren't ready, break it down to bigger chunks. Have them do the best they can and then add little parts. So we'll do 6 parts. We're in our stance. We've got our bat. Let's see. We're going to get into our stance this way. And we're going to bend our knees. We're going to bring the bat back with our elbow up. So I'm going to say elbow up. So knees, elbow up. And we're going to lean back. We're going to twist our torso. And then we're going to swing, level. That's another one. And then we're gonna follow through. We wanna follow through. We don't wanna just hit and stop there. We wanna swing and follow through. Okay, now I forgot one part, and that was the load. So we're gonna stance, knees, elbow, load. So right here, can you see my feet? I'm just bringing my feet together. We're loading some weight that we're gonna transfer into our swing so they can hit the ball farther. They'll be just the extra weight gives them more power. So they wanna load up. They're gonna get in their stance, bend their knees, put their elbow up. They're gonna load up, swing, follow through, and then get back into their stance. Stance, knees, elbow up, load, swing, follow through. Stance, knees, elbow, load, swing, and follow through. Stance, knees, elbow, load, swing, and follow through. And then when they get it, then we're gonna add the numbers. So it would be, I'll stand forward just so you can see how it might look to your students, different ways that you stand. Okay, so we've got, let's see, we've already swung, right? So we gotta get back in our stance, that's one. Then our knees, I do it all 7 things. Stance, knees, elbow, load, stance, stance, knees, elbow, load, swing, and follow through. That's our 6. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and get back into stance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is the follow through, and then get back into stance. So then you're gonna start adding, counting after 6, adding the rest of the numbers up to 12 and on. Okay, so we've got, let's see, 18 and 24. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now, if you want to have, and this happens to me sometimes, if you want to have the loud number, the multiple on the hit, then you just adjust your counting for that. So I'm going to pretend I just followed through. I'll say my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And you know what? You could put the bat down too. I'm trying to remember how I did this with the older kids. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if you want to put the bat down, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Ooh, I did it again. 12. I'm gonna have to practice that one. But I know you can figure it out. We can do it with 7s, 8s, and 9s. That's gonna help them a lot. Those are trickier. I did those with 6th grades because they already knew their multiples. So it was easier to, since they had it memorized, it was easier to add the movement to it. So you might find that if the movement is too hard, like if counting is hard with movement, even though they already know how to count, that's going to be an extra challenge. And you can tell them that this is going to be an extra challenge for you. It's going to be an extra challenge for me. The most fun part was after we went through a bunch of those. And what I did was I just asked them, hey, who played a sport this summer? Who rode your bike? I mean, we had kids dirt biking. So what are the parts of dirt biking? Oh, maybe we can pedal, jump, turn, do a wheelie. Okay, well, let's do 3s. Let's pedal. Let's go over a jump. And let's do a wheelie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's so many fun things you can do. You can go fishing. The kids will come up with some really clever things, and they'll have ideas about how to do that. I even learned a couple of sports moves that I didn't really know that well, being an elementary ed person myself. I was really surprised. I don't remember what it was, but it was a more obscure sport that one of our students at the school played. He taught us how to do it. They had a lot of fun, and it helped them. And it was a warm up for us. It included our curriculum, so it was perfect. I was helping them, and they were helping me when they did it in class.